back to the channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Juana. I am the crafty Puerto Rican. Today I'm going to be working with DTF. I started this order for this client. I started with sublimation, which I released a video earlier, including the tumbler, mugs, and shirts. After that, I released another video that included the embroidery part, which I did hoodies, polos, and beanies. And now I'm gonna end that up with DTF. These are gonna be 5 shirts. Are gonna be in black and 100% cotton. So I want to invite you to work with me. So guys, let's get started. So these are the items that I'm gonna be utilizing to press the shirts. Of course, I have the transfers right here. One is gonna be a logo on the left chest, and the other one is gonna be a big design on the back of the shirt. I have all the shirts starting from size medium all the way up to 3XL. I have the lint roller to, take all the lint off the shirts. That's very important. I have a ruler, and I have the parchment paper, and of course the heat press. So I'm gonna turn you around, and I'm gonna start this process. So I am going to be starting with the first shirt. This one is a long shirt. I'm gonna do the placement of the logo on the left side of the chest, and I pre-pressed a middle line so that give me an idea. I've been researching other brands that they require a pre-press. With Ninja Transfer, you don't need to pre-press the garment. So I pre-pressed that is because I need to have this line to give me an idea where I'm going to be placing the logo, okay? Usually it's 7 inches to 8 inches down, depending on the size of the shirt. This one is a size medium. I'm going to measure the ruler from this corner down, and I'm going to do it more or less in 7. It don't matter where you put the dot. I'm going to put a dot because then I need to measure the center part of the shirt. And this applies when you're doing embroidery also, or any kind of logo placement, okay? So I'm going to press it here on the 7. This dot is going to be moved depending on the measurements from here in the center down. I'm going to do it 4 inches to 5 inches from here to the dot. So this is the level that I want the dot, right? So now I have to move the dot around 4 inches. If you have a larger size, like a 3X, which I plan to press later on, a 3X, I'm gonna move the 5 inches as opposed to the 4, because it's gonna be a larger shirt. So I'm gonna move it right here, okay? And I'm gonna be doing that with all the shirts. I'm not gonna show it when I do it to the other shirts. You have an idea how I do it, okay? And that gives me an idea where I want the center of the design. Again, if you hear a zooming sound, that zooming sound is my press. So I'm gonna more or less do the center here. But this gives you an idea where the center of the design is. And I'm gonna press it around here. When it comes to embroidery, and I use the template from Embroidery, it gives me a line in the center that I can pinpoint exactly the center. But I'm assuming this is the center of the design. More or less it's gonna be in here, okay? I'm gonna move it a little bit more to the right. This is what I'm gonna be doing with all the other shirts, okay? I just wanted to demonstrate how do I do placement when it comes to this, okay? I'm running the dot out of place. Okay. I'm gonna be doing the front first, and then I'm gonna turn the shirt around, and I'm gonna be placing the design on the back, the big one. I'm gonna move the camera around. Okay. So I need to let this cool. So I'm gonna let this cool, and I'll bring you back when it's cool completely, okay? And I'm gonna repeat all of this on all the shirts ahead of time so that I have ready to press in, okay? I'm gonna bring the other shirt, it should be cool by now. Yeah, so now I'm gonna take it off, so we're from a corner. Beautiful, okay? So now that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the second press. The second press, I'm gonna cover it with parchment paper. Same amount of time, 310 degrees for 15 seconds. And this is done. This is the back of the shirt. For this one, I measure roughly 5 inches in height from the top of the neck. And then, of course, I center the design in the middle. It might change the measurement depending on the size of the shirt. I might have to see that when I am pressing the 3XL and the 2XL sizes. So yeah, let's go, people. Same process, okay? Again, I'm gonna let this cool and I'm gonna start pressing the other ones on the front design. So I am following the same process that I did with the long sleeve shirt. So I'm going to be pressing, cooling, parchment paper, and I'm going to go fast forward after I finish the first one. So I'm going to let this cool. The first one is already cooled down. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on the front. I'm just going to peel it slowly from the corner. Nice. And now I'm going to go ahead and press it with parchment paper. Same thing I did with the front logo. I'm going to cover it with the parchment paper. Let's go. This one is done. Look how beautiful. Okay. So now I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. This one is already cool, so I'm gonna peel it. Press it with parchment paper. And then I'm gonna continue doing the back of this shirt, okay? So now that I'm done with this one, I already did the parchment paper part of it. I'm gonna do the back design on this one and on the other ones, and you're gonna see me moving around. I'm gonna be getting the shirts ready to press the back of the shirt with the design, and I'm just measuring the height and the width, and I'm gonna be doing this to all of the shirts. Yeah, and then you're gonna see me pressing them and going through the same process that I did with the front design or the logo on the left chest. So once I start pressing the shirts, I'm gonna place them on the one side of the table so I don't get confused. And then I'm gonna continue the same process on the one that I am doing right now. That will help me to make sure that I'm not gonna be pressing the shirt twice. And the next step is just removing the DTF film and pressing them for the second time. So this one is ready to be pressed for the second time, and I'm going to be using the parchment paper, same way you saw me doing it with the first shirt. I am very surprised of the amount of lint coming off the shirt. I'm folding the shirts in half to give me an idea of the middle of the shirt. I'm gonna press it and create a crease, and that will help me a great deal when it comes to the positioning of the left chest logo. I'm going to adjust the camera so you have a better view of what I'm doing without me blocking. I started embroidering some hats, and I'm going to check to see how it's going, and it's going pretty good. So if you have noticed, I've been placing the same thing. All the shirts that I have pressed for the first time are going to the same pile. And then little by little, I'm gonna be pressing them for the second time with the parchment paper again. This way I will make sure that I'm only gonna press them once before I go to the second step, which is pressing them with the parchment paper. I'm just checking on the hat, and it's almost done, and it's looking very nice. So now I'm repeating the same process, placing the design on the back of the rest of the shirts. And this first hat is practically done. I need to complete 2 more after this one. So I am done with these shirts. The only thing I'm doing right now is just pressing them the second time with the parchment paper. And after this, I have to complete 2 more hats, but I'm not gonna show it because it's gonna make the video too long. Yeah, so guys, we're almost done. So guys, I am done with the whole thing. This is the last part of this work with me. This is the last part of the order that I needed to complete. The first part, if you have not seen the video, include the sublimation part of it, which included some shirts, mugs, and tumblers. The third part was embroidery, which I embroidered a hoodie, I embroidered polo shirts and beanies. And also I embroidered these hats that I did not include in the video because I didn't want to make the video too long with the whole process. So yeah, so if you have not seen those videos yet, you can go and check them out. They were recently, I think a couple of weeks ago. If you have any question about DTF, I have a video that I released that includes the whole tutorial on how to press DTF onto shirts step by step. And it was my first time working with DTF, and I used this company called Ninja Transfers. I was very impressed with their quality and how easy was the whole process. You can go check the company out. I have the link listed down below for that company. I did not plan to offer the client DTF transfers, or when I tried those transfers, I contacted the client and they decided to order extra shirts, which this is what I wanted to do to promote my business. They decided to add some DTF black t-shirts. This is a 100% cotton t-shirt like I mentioned before, and I'm sure they're gonna be happy with the result because I love the way the design looks on the black background. So yes, guys, so if you have any questions about the whole process, you can go ahead and ask those questions down in the description box. I will gladly answer your questions. If you are new to the channel and you have not subscribed yet, you know what I'm gonna say. Go ahead and check out my channel. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. That way you will be notified of all my future videos. Guys, this is everything for now. I will see you soon with new content. Don't forget to click the thumb up on your way out. I will see you soon. Bye. Hasta luego.